Hiya, how are we doing? I'm doing a follow-up shave to the last one with my 3D printed brush that I had made up. Last time we used Martin Decandra, really hard soap. So today we're going to use a soft soap. So the brush is, it's a 3D print. The design is by Steve Tinter of Aftershave. You may all know Steve. I've got the handle, and the knot is an AP Shave Company Silksmoke 26mm. These are available through the Telegram chat group. Well, they were. These first batch, I did 5. They've all gone. I may well do another batch. We shall see. To keep things simple, I'm probably going to stick with that configuration there of handle, colour and knot. If you want one, hop over to Telegram, shove it on your phone. There's a link in the description below. Come and join the group. It's damn sight better than Facebook. It doesn't track you and everything you've been looking at. Right. Soap. So last time we used it with Martin Decandra. Today I'm going with signature soaps made by Brian Hoody and Bolton. And we're going with Hibernia today. There's the tin. As you can see, it's very lightly packed. Weighs a ton. There's the ingredients, and if you look at the bottom, it says minimum 180 grams or 6.34 ounces. It's a lot of soap for not a lot of money. Brian also does smaller size tubs for travel. It is definitely a crope. It's very soft, as you can see. I've got it in my fingers. So we'll see how the brush copes with a softer soap. The razor for tonight is, get rid of the soap, is the Pills 101 NE. 2-piece non-adjustable razor from Germany. You just turn the handle and the top cap comes off. The base plate is captive. And we're loading in with that one a Gillette Silver Blue, which will be its third use when I get the dot on the wrapper. The Pills is a mild razor, very effective though because of the weight. So there's the blade, there's the razor. You just literally drop the blade onto the base like so. That's it. Hold the top cap, turn the handle, and the two screw together. The unique part about this razor, if you haven't seen one before, is there's no curvature to the blade. The blade is completely flat. So I have to set the shaving angle. It's not done by the razor, it's done by the user. So we'll get a bit of water in the knot. There we go, it's wet, not dripping. Signature soaps, we'll just dive straight into it. This is Hibernia, which is lovely. Lime, lemon, lemongrass, sweet orange and lavender. A lovely citrus scent. I reckon this will go quite nicely with, not Tour de Hermes, what's the lighter one? Très Fresh from Hermes, which is the lighter version of Turd. That's more than enough. Like I said, quite a fairly soft soap akin to many of the artisan soaps that are available these days. Pardon me, it worked with Martin Decandre, so we'll try it with something soft and fluffy, a bit like me. Not. So how's your week going? Went back to work on Monday after 2 weeks off. Got a lot of stuff done around the house, which was quite good, and work this week was right. The feedback I've had so far from people who've had these brushes has been pretty good. Because it's a 3D print, it's pretty light in weight, 66 grams. I didn't discuss in the last video costs, because that varies depending on who you have it printed by, what country you're in, and what material you have it printed in. This is in a MJF nylon, natural finish, and it came back roughly £15 per handle. The other brushes went to people who have supported the channel, who aren't in the Telegram group, but they bought me a coffee and they asked for one. So there are perks to being in the Telegram group, and there's also perks to buying me a coffee. However, neither is mandatory. So this soap is vegetal. It's thirsty. I thought when I first knotted the brush up that the loft might be a bit low, and Scott Newman, who's got one, he's had his first shave with his today, and he thought it was the same, or it might be the same, until he used it. You've got soft tips, and the low loft reduces the splay on the brush. I'll show you the shine on this soap, but I know for a fact the camera won't pick it up, even if I was recording in 4K. Which I don't. However, it's there for the future, so here we go. So you've got a very light brush with Silksmoke, not in it from Aftershave company. I think if you used one of the stiffer fibres, Tuxedo, maybe Sinbad, you might have to raise the loft a little bit. So the pills, unlike a lot of razors, you have to set the angle, which is pretty high, and it rewards you with a very comfortable shave. There is no nailing on the handle, as you can see. It's just brushed stainless steel. It's not slippy. there is a load of slickness on that skin, and despite being a mild razor, as you can see yourself, I've got a few days growth here yet. Not the pills is just chewing up and spitting out. So as an example, if I was to hold it there, it doesn't cut. So the blade input, the shaving angle is down to me. Virtually every other safety razor on the market has blade curvature of some degree. There's no others that spring to mind like this that don't. Not a cheap razor, however, it's comparable to, what would you compare it to? A Feather ASD2. Both in mildness and price. Yep. So we've done costs. That was one comment I got. I didn't say how much they cost. I can't give you the exact price because it depends who prints them and what material and what finishes you go for. As I said, that's just a MGF nylon natural black finish. This razor is so efficient because of the head weight. As you can see, the balance point is literally right there. So if you hold it any further down, it just makes the head feel heavier. Obviously it's a captive handle, so you can't change handles on it. The blade tabs are covered fully at the end by the top cap, so you can't cut yourself under the nose or around the ears. It's not the easiest to get under the nose. Size wise, the head's akin to a Merca Future. So if you struggle with the Merca Future under the nose, there's a chance you'll struggle with this as well. certainly need to be fairly laid back. You're almost easier going like that and then lifting it to get the angle. Just the normal areas, just the vicar's collar. We're done. Enough soap here, and it's pretty thick, so time for a face wash. That was a cracking shave, really good, enjoyed that. Post shave, I'm going to keep it simple. I've got the matching splash. Got to hold it that way so it's straight. The label's on a bit wonky bry. It's witch hazel based splash. So it needs a decent shake to get the essential oils more than enough mixed into it. Feels like there's a bit of alcohol in there as well. I reckon through the summer, throwing some tray fresh in about half an hour, you'd be good to go. The wife would think you're great. Right, quick recap what we used today. The razor was a Pils 101 NE, 2-piece, non-adjustable, from Germany. Quite a unique razor in its design and the way it works. Quite a mild razor, or a mild razor, in comparison to a lot of the modern razors. The shave is sublime from it. I really enjoy using the Pils. Inside there we had a Gillette Silver Blue on its third use. That was down there. The brush was my 3D print Barbell with a Silksmoke knot in it. This time with a soft soap, which was Signature Soaps Hibernia. Lovely scent. No issues at all with the soap performance. And all the soaps I've had from Brian in the past have been very, very good. And bang for buck, it's on par, in my opinion, with a lot of soaps that cost a lot more money. So, and it's readily available in the UK. If you're in the States, Pasteurs stock and retail it. So it's also available to our friends across the pond. Right, that's it folks, I'm done. If you have any questions, comments or anything else, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.